Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so very much for waiting. I hope y'all had a good break. I hope that you got up and stretched, at least. Maybe. I did. And I've been thinking, I would like a yes or no, if possible, those who know this game. Is the thing I need to pick up a lot of water in this region? Is it in Eldin, or am I going to be searching elsewhere? Because I have suspicions. I've been thinking over it. I'm like, what can carry a lot of water? No, okay. I think I know where we're going. Also, I just realized there was the waterfall area back here that I could have been getting water from the entire time. Your girl may have forgot. That's okay, though. Yeah. I think I know where we're going. Mystic, how's it going? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. If anyone in here is just joining us for today, we watched the Pokemon presentation this morning. It was good. I'm excited. There's a lot of hype. I am very much in the camp of... Excuse me. Yeah. Shoo. Much better. Liking the graphics for the new Pokemon games. I think they look kind of cool. They're different. They're neat. And I'm excited for what they've shown so far. But besides that, we've also been playing some Skyward Sword. We're in the Eldin region. We did our third Silent Realm, which was low-key kind of scary, but we did it first try, so I'm proud. I pick up, sorry. So I'm thinking, we just went to a place with a lot of water. And I'm wondering if maybe we have to go back. So. Actually, wait, was there something I wanted to do in Skyloft? No. Maybe. Also, I forgot to tell you guys, I told the mods, but earlier this morning, I gave Ollie... He was like trying to get it from behind my TV, so I gave him, if you guys remember months ago, I used to have these foam mats on my floor behind me, and they were really nice. But they showed cat hair like no tomorrow because they were all black. Either way. One of the lining pieces of those was behind my TV just for storage reasons, and Ollie was trying to fish it out, so I gave it to him to play with. And he was having so much fun jumping. Well, it worked. Jumping around being crazy. Oh wait. Go to this one. He is a happy boy. And he was on my bed playing with it and like, you know, doing like the whole holding with his front paws, kicking with his back, which was super cute. But then he straight up did a somersault and went off the bed, and I'm watching him, right? Ooh, hydrate, thank you. So I'm watching him, and all you see is his little butt go up and into the air, and then you see his face peering over the edge of the bed as he goes down. And it was like such a split-second thing. Okay, so there was like lots of water around here. So I don't know if this has anything to do with anything, but like, it's sus. That's all I'm saying. I wish I had been recording it because it was such like an oh, I messed up moment. I can't go in the water with that. I need to go around. I know that she's not gonna hurt me. Yeah, that thing, maybe? I don't know. This thing has a lot of water in it, so. Let me steal your water, please. Maybe. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. She's not using it anymore, right? Can I take that? Oh, I hate that she's in the water with me. Hi. Hello. Ken has? Okay, oh, I can examine it. This is a good start. Measurements indicate a large amount of water. Yes. In this basin, I recognize that they use the word basin here and over in Eldin, so I figured. Why are you, like... First off, that's an upskirt shot. Second, why? Why are you like this? 85% chance of putting out flames that block our path. I recommend that you attempt to borrow this basin from the water dragon. Hi, can I have? I So you tell me, are you mastering that power that dwells within your sword? Oh, you wish to borrow my water basin. Am I saying that word right? I did it. Very well, I've recovered, and I have no intention of turning or having to soak in it again soon. Be gone with it. It's yours to use as you please. To transport the water dragon's base into the volcano, you'll need to enlist the service of that transport robot. Yeah, why not? Imagine how fast he must be moving to get down here in that time. Mr. Spy, my deep apologies for keeping you waiting. Let's see here, this cargo looks very heavy, but it's well within my payload tolerances. Master Short Pants, watch carefully while I demonstrate what a real hero looks like. Ken has is a new one to me. Oh, really? As usual, I shall await you in the skies above. I think that was like... The first thing I knew of it was way back when, during like... cat memes to do with cheeseburgers. Like Ken has. First time watching one of your Zelda streams. I hope you're having a lovely day. Hey, how are you doing? Welcome on in. I hope that you enjoy, and I hope that you're also having a good day. Master, your task here is complete for the moment. We should return to the sky so that we can set a course for the volcano. Oh, ew, 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 ew. Okay, I'm fine. Ooh. I don't like big things in water. Freaks me out. I was gonna say I'm glad, like, I feel like a lot of people in here maybe didn't see my Spyro playthrough, because there was underwater shark things and they freaked me out. Is this? There's already one of those over there, so I don't think that's a patch. But then I realized I think that someone actually did clip me panicking. So it does still exist out there somewhere. Alright, so I guess I should probably go straight over. I kind of wanted to go up and see if I could upgrade my stuff, because I realized I haven't been doing that. Let's see if it'll let me. Yeah, for anyone joining us, I asked at the beginning of the stream, but I'll ask now again. Just in case anyone's joining us a bit late. What are y'all playing today? What are y'all eating? What are your plans? You weren't part of the community then, yeah. It was interesting. Spyro was a lot of fun though, to be honest. I had a blast playing through that series, but... Boy, random. So I guess he doesn't... I guess we'll find the robot friend later on. Hopefully. Okay. Because I realized I haven't really been doing this, and I probably should be. Hey! Ooh, I can upgrade to the big net. Okay. Let's see. We can upgrade our slingshot. Have to go to the grocery store later. Hopefully that goes well. We have so many amber relics. We can upgrade, further improve your beetle with longer flight time. We can do this one. Upgrade your wooden bow with an iron bow with increased attack power. That sounds interesting. I kind of want to get that one. What's going on, Pepper? Is everything good? Okay! Okay! Totally didn't just poke myself in the face with my straw. Oh, Pepper. I know that some people who's had COVID said that, like, it's your breath doesn't really come back to normal for a long time. Or even your sense of taste and smell. Can I upgrade it again? Oh, I need more tumbleweeds. I need more tumbleweeds anyway for the thing, so maybe we should go get I'm like completely sidetracking here, but I kind of want to upgrade stuff suddenly. I should have done this earlier.
Okay.
Going back to your eating question, I think my mom might make BLT sandwiches for lunch. That sounds amazing. Enjoy. Upgrading does make life easier. Yeah. Oh, it's a different color now too. I really like this part of this game, I have to admit. The fact that you can upgrade your stuff. Like, it does remind me a little bit of Breath of the Wild with the fairy springs. But it wasn't weapons, it was just armor, right? Because the weapons break. Can you imagine if armor and stuff broke in Breath of the Wild? Just suddenly thinking about that. Ah, cool. Shots up pepper a wide range. And I need, okay, so I need a total of 8 tumbleweeds, I think, to get the bug net and that bow, so maybe we'll go do that low-key. A report master. Because of the improvement to your sword, you can now use your dowsing ability to locate treasure. Please use the additional entry in your dowsing target list at your leisure and convenience. Leisure, not leisure. Upgrading the bow is a must. Yeah, so we'll go and try, ooh, hey, we'll go and try that one. Master Lunk. This treasure chest-like object is a relic of ancient. Have I just not come in here yet? If I know what the treasure chest is. I've opened up so many of them. Yay, money! Got all of our money back that we just spent. I think most of it. What's this? Is that what I think it is? A small quiver. That in your pouch you can carry 5 more arrows. I don't really feel like I have that much pouch space. Alright, we'll leave it. Oh! What's up, dude? Welcome. Sorry, I shouldn't be sighing in front of a customer. You see, recently I haven't been able to sleep at night. Sorry, I also shouldn't be complaining in front of a customer again. Okay. I like how the baby's like, yeah, I'll sleep now. Pepper. You did indeed. Yeah, let's go back down into the desert. Did Molly's cone of shame arrive? Does she have it on yet, or is it just there? Tiger, the only time I heard him say anything nasty towards a human, in terms of hissing, was when we put a collar on him. He was also very still, like, drugged up from his surgery, so he wasn't fully himself, but it was the only time. And he did not want anything to do with the collar. I feel bad this guy has to follow us, but it's all good. The cone of shame is a universal language for pet cones. I mean, it's better than its actual title, which is like Elizabethan collar, I think. Is it actually called a Buster collar? I've always heard of it as Elizabethan. Game audio's louder? Okay. I think the flying segments are just a bit loud, so. I think we were finding them around here. Yeah, I've always known them to be that name. That's really weird. There we go. That booty though. Excuse me. So I think I usually saw them up in this area, actually. Yeah. Ooh, okay, that was a bit scary. Off-topic question about Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu. Do you need motion controls to play it handheld? I don't think so. It's been a while since I last did it. I seem to remember not... You don't? Okay, there you go. It's been a while since I played that one. Okay, so I remember seeing tumbleweeds in this area. No, I always end up seeing them at like the last second, I find. Even on the full-size Switch. Oh, I was using the look Alright, this could be interesting. This is where you actually grinded. I'm assuming you like went in and then out of this room, maybe? Or did you just like wait around? There we go. They seem to come relatively frequently, at least. Oh, no. No. Okay, I gotta like keep an eye out. You just ran around. Okay. This has been handheld, but couldn't remember. It had been a while. Oh gosh, darn it. Okay. Oh, hi. I didn't mean to catch that, but I caught it. I really enjoyed Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu though. Those ones were fun. I know that was another one people kinda, I guess that's kind of how Pokemon is. It's a bit all over the place in terms of what people like and don't like, but I don't know. I thought that was a fun gen. Or spin-off, I should say. Come here. Here we go. I don't trust these. Let's Go is fun. Better if there's an option to play with controller. Yeah. I remember streaming it was kind of interesting. We even did some shiny hunts and stuff. We had our shiny... Oh, it went the opposite way. We had our shiny Nidoqueen in that one, and we found out we didn't actually like shiny Nidoqueen that way. Oh. Set in a different region. I still say, personally, and this is because I like that spin-off a lot, they should do a Let's Go Johto, Let's Go, like, you know, all the different generations. I'd love to see it. I keep hearing them, I think. Maybe that's just part of the soundtrack I'm hearing. Oh! Come here! No, you... I hate this game. Let's Go Johto is a... or Johto, sorry, is a rumor, I think. Yeah. I've heard people mention it on and off ever since. It would be like, you know, Pichu and someone else for the starters. Fill up a main game, fill the void with spin-offs like Let's Go. Exactly. I don't know. I love that you could see the shinies on the you know, the main map and yeah, like Atlas. All their dancing Persona games. Got your very first shiny and Let's Go. Yeah, like it was exciting. It was exciting to like, you know, look over and see the sparkle or see the different color. Was it a Bellsprout? I can't remember. I think I shiny hunted for a Caterpie for my first one in that game. But I was also very much purposely doing it. There we go, I almost forgot to let go of R. It was your first ever? That's always cool. Cousin got a shiny Caterpie towards the original games. Oh, we were always confused. My favorite was still Mike when we were going on it. We were on the subway going to IKEA. Pokemon Sun and Moon had just come out. He went out, he just got his Pokemon, he went into his first encounter, and he turns to me and he goes, "Is Caterpie meant to be this color?" I nearly hit him. I was just like, how dare you? I'm the one who shiny hunts here, not you. It was fun though. How many do we got? We needed 8. We have 7, so we just need one more. It was really lucky, yeah. His luck with shinies is ridiculous, though. There we go. Guess I'll go back this way. Got to Missy's gym, stop playing. I don't know, something about, like, in my opinion, that was, like, one of my favorite visits back to Kanto. It was really nice. I know that we've been several times, obviously, but... Oh, look at this sparkly Bellsprout. It's shiny. No. Ow. Yeah. Bad, crab thing. Not crab, lobster. You look like a lobster. Okay. Never did shiny hunting and stuff until then. I think it was Gen 2, yeah. Random probably knows more than I do. In fact, Random does know more than I do. Shiny Ponyta that Random got 2 of. Without even hunting, yeah. And Ponyta's a really distinct shiny because of that blue. Yeah, I think I started shiny hunting. I started watching people on Twitch shiny hunt. And at the time it was Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, so that's where I got my start. And I still think Dex Snapping is like the best. And then I didn't like shiny hunting in Sun and Moon. But unless it was Masuda method, I didn't just enjoy the SOS method. Okay, let's get our tools upgraded.
Hey!
I really love how the music changes just very subtly as you're going through the different stalls here. refuse to get a shiny Rapidash because I agree, I never evolved mine. I didn't like it. Watch that there's when they subscribe they can ask for which shiny Pokemon. Oh, they want on screen, that's kinda cool. There we go, you upgrade the Secret Bow. It uses the secret power of the goddess to rain a terrible force upon your enemies. That sounds fun. And we can get a big net.
Okay.
Getting a shiny Dragonite and let's go while it's hunting for something else. That was always what concerned me whenever I was in an area where they would spawn because they're flying and you might not see them as easily. Upgrade to the big net. It's now double its original size, make it easier to catch even the most nimble bugs. What about the shield? Bird feather. Oh, I need to be catching more birds. Improved durability. Also hydrate, thank you. You're still doing that. I do wonder if I should be talking to him. Ethan, you mean, Rosican? I believe it's pronounced. I like their streams. They have a cool shiny hunting setup. Alrighty, let's actually go to where we should be doing, or where we should be, I should say. 12 shiny hunts at once. Insane legend. I mean, you know what? It's really eye-catching when you see it and you're not expecting it, so more power to them. It always reminds me of the Pokemon Go guy riding around on his bike with like 13 phones in front of him. Although Mike and I saw one of those in person at a mall near us. One of those people. And he had like a board with all these phones on it. It was really cool. It was like just when Pokemon Go came out. This is the entrance to the volcano. I better get there before Master Shortpants. Whee! How much money to buy? I imagine, yeah, buying 13 phones. Insane legend, I struggled managing mine and Pepper's, and that's only 2. Yep. Absolutely. What's going on? I almost blew a rotor trying to slow myself during that descent. Anyway, this is where you wanted the water, right? What? The summit? Why didn't you say so from the start? I want to carry this thing back to the sky. It's heavy. Do I have to lead him through here? Oh. Alright. Oh. This place swarmed with monsters. Bust up enemies like a junkyard wrecker. Too bad I've got my mitts full of this basin. Basin? Either way. Hey, Master Shortpants, since we came all this way, let's play a little game called Protect the Robot. Escort missions, yay. Here's how it works. I'll follow you up the volcano. You make sure nothing touches me. Got it? Good. Your job is simple. You make sure none of these monsters lays a claw on me. Not one claw. I hate escort missions. Although I still think the worst is... I think it's Snow White in Kingdom Hearts no, Birth by Sleep. Because she just runs all over the place. Doesn't even make an attempt to follow you. Excuse... Oh, that thing be shooting at me. Hey. Oh. Okay. Fair enough. Malfunction to damage. Do I have to start all over? Malfunctions within the robot. I recommend repairing it and trying again. Do better this time. Yeah, I think the upgraded bow is gonna be very helpful here. I just hope we don't run out of arrows. Okay. Oh, that's very nice. Thank you. Are you following? Okay. Minnie Mouse in Kingdom Hearts 2, yes. At least she could help you, like, fight. She did have an ability. But yeah. Oh, shoot. Okay. Bear with. Bear with. Alright, oh, there's a friend right there. There we go. That was nearly hitting me. Whoop. Okay, this place seems safe enough. Can I... Didn't think that would do too much to you. You're gonna be a problem. Get rid of that shield. Oh, maybe that bow did more damage than I thought. All right. Okay, and then we got up here. This looks safe enough so far. It's nice, yeah. I have a feeling that bow's gonna be my new best friend. Okay. No. Does he seriously have an alarm to tell me there are monsters? There we go. Okay. Let's do this. Let's see. Whoop. Oh, hi! I didn't see you there. This is just... That's a shot. Can I reach you? That seems like a far shot, but yeah, we can. There we go. Oh. Hey, Silver Palm, how are you doing today? Welcome on in. Alright. There we go. Did the item sound echoey to anyone else? Ooh, you know what? I just realized something. Boop. There you go. Any echo shouldn't be there anymore. Sorry about that. Gives me more anxiety than any other. Is that strange? I mean, I could see why. It's not like the same type of like nervousness as like Twilight Princess gave me. Twilight Princess just in general felt weird. But this is satisfying. That's much better? Yeah. Sorry about that. I should have realized. We're testing out a different way of capturing my game than I have been using, and it's taken some getting used to. Thank you for letting me know, though. This guy has a different shield. Oh, I absolutely love this bow. If that is doing damage, I think it is. Are his nipples pierced? Okay, I think I might actually have to go up to him. Don't know why I'm going in here. Oh, that didn't do anything to you. Bit feverish today, mostly just sweating and exhausted. But good news, I got a call today set up a get to know you interview. Ooh, for an IT job. Do you not care about the bomb? Oh, you're just shooing it off, aren't you? No, I don't like you. You can spam arrows on them. They tank a few, but eventually die if you want to play it safe. I kind of do. Yeah, I just needed one more, so that took 5 arrows. Just so that we're all aware. See if I can find any, I need some arrows. Wait for me. Are you stuck? No, you're fine. Nipple pasties, not pierced. Let's take some of these while we're here. Here we go. Sometimes the pickup is like really awkward. I know, being able to pick them up is such a cool idea and like actually store them. Okay, hopefully we get some more arrows up here. I know there are usually enemies up here. I guess not right now. How many arrows do I have? Not enough for this guy. No. Alright, don't mind me. I'm not here. Oh, is there another one of you up there? Where are you? I heard you. Oh. Oh, I don't have any more arrows. Okay. Oh, I have 1 arrow now. That's always good. I might just take out the big guy. All right, let's go. Through we go. There we go. Nearly there. Oh, oh, look at how big my net is. Oh my god. That's absolutely ridiculous. I'm here for it. Cool, I hadn't actually, like, taken that out yet. Okay, I got big water. Well, actually, I don't. I have a big thing to hold water. It's like a windsock. Oh, hi. All right. Those slimes aren't on the ceiling right now. I can't just take it over there, right? I should probably... I'm gonna save. Don't trust myself. We made it this far. Seriously. Can I just... You guys like bombs? I don't seem to care. Oh, hi! Alright, let's play. Oh, let's not play. I'm locked onto the wrong one. There we go. Okay, we survived that. We survived. We're fine. What? Someone coming to appraise my house? I really hope that that goes well. I know that must be kind of nerve-wracking. Okay, let's see. Can I just bring this over here and grab water? Crap. Do I not need? Does it already have water? Okay. Fair enough. Nintendo, please just let me say no to DIY recipes already on. Yeah, you know what? I'd like that option too. I like having duplicates so I can give them to people, but oftentimes people already have them these days, so that would be nice. Okay, well, we made it this far. Ah, you want me to pour the water on this? No problem. Owners of we bought our house in April last year for $370K, and a couple weeks ago a smaller house and a lot sold for $500K. A couple houses down, we're expecting quite the jump up in value. That's really cool. That'll be awesome. Did you see that, Mr. Spy? If there's anything else I can do to be of assistance, just call me anytime. And there he goes. The flames blocking your path have been fully extinguished. I recommend proceeding ahead. Huh, alright. I thought I had to do something with the other area, but I guess not. Loki was kind of hoping for some more arrows. Chai Honeybee, how's it going? Look at how cute that emote is. Oh, that looks like it'll be toasty. During the stream so far, any advice for someone who hasn't played a Zelda game? I'm to keep getting one. Ooh, a lot of people say start with Ocarina of Time, and I can see why. It's kind of like the defining one almost. So if you have a 3DS, that one's a pretty good one to start with. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. I haven't finished it yet, so I can't say 100%, but I'm really enjoying it. Pretty much my stance is, if you're interested in getting into the series as a whole, maybe everything but Breath of the Wild. Not that it's bad, but just it's so different. But definitely, yeah. I hope that you enjoy it if you do get into it. It's a lot of fun. Okay. So if I hit these things, do they drop, like, water, maybe? Oh. Do I hit the thing itself? Okay. Weird. I'm guessing those only last for so long. That just drops water. Don't mind me testing. Okay, yeah, those only last for so long. That's interesting. There we go. Take a look. Oh, the map isn't really helpful right now, I guess. Fair enough. Oh, I don't have any bottle space for you. Oh, is this one gonna like flow down river maybe? Yes. Whoop, there we go. But for some reason I have a feeling I need to be on this. Bonk. That was not exactly what I had in mind, but it was still funny. Oops. Eat too much at times. Trying to eat better and lose weight. Yeah. It's a struggle. It is a... Do I have to do that again? I have to do that again. It can be hard, but I hope that it goes well. Oh, there goes my arrows. Shameful. So I haven't really heard anyone mention this dungeon yet. Oftentimes I'll hear you guys talking about a dungeon ahead of time, but I don't think anyone's mentioned this one, so maybe this one isn't so hated? Or it's just kind of neutral, or no one wants to mention it because they don't like it that much. There's a small key. Aha! How did I know that? The in-person outweighs everything. Oh, am I gonna see that friend again? Our angry pinecone? Oh, God. The exit at last. Whoa! Don't scare me like that. I thought you were one of those monster creeps. Oh, hey, what's this? Oh, hey! Thank you so much for the link again. Welcome on in. How's your day going? I hope you're having a good one. What were we all up to today? Welcome on in. After my own heart, playing Luigi's Mansion. Here for it. How was that today? We're playing some Skyward Sword, so welcome on in, you guys. Got yourself a swanky pair of digging mitts, don't you? Who are you anyway? What you doing here? I'm on a quest. I getcha. Me. Oh yeah, the name's Gold. I'm the big boss of the Magmas. Those digging mitts you got there, I invented them. No offense, pal, but you don't look like the kind of guy I'd send in here on a treasure hunting mission. But what do I know? You might just surprise me. So here's the deal. Word in the tunnels is there's a huge treasure hidden in these here ruins, but nobody who's ever seen it has come back to tell the tale. Countless treasure hunters have disappeared in here. Poof, gone. As a treasure digger, I gotta warn you to just turn around and enjoy the many peaceful years of digging left to you, but you're gonna do this no matter what I say, aren't you? Pretty much. Alright then. I'm gonna let you in on an ancient treasure hunting legend passed down amongst generations of magmas. Every magma worth a handful of dirt knows this one. Here we go. You who seek entrance to the king's treasure, look for the two statues that face one another. Oh, I skipped past something. Say it again. Look for the two statues that face one another, show your bravery, and jump into the mouth of the sleeping statue. Do this and the path will open before you. Got it this time? Yes. So if my guys are searching around here for the treasure, if you get lost, holler at one of them. Okay. Hydrate, thank you. I'm doing pretty good today, though. We watched the Pokemon presentation this morning, so I was live a bit early. And, just kind of been playing some Skyward Sword ever since then. Getting lost. Doing not that well, but it's okay. Okay. I feel like I recognize this area, but I think I'm thinking of a space from Twilight Princess. But how far in did you get in Luigi's Mansion? How was that going? Just it's one of my favorite games. Oh, oh god. Okay, there's something wrong with the bats in here. Didn't think this dungeon was bad. Alright. I guess we'll see how we do. Okay, kind of get a sneak peek in there. Oh, rupees. Nice. Oh. There we go. Take some spare arrows. Alrighty. This looks dangerous. Why am I having battle music? Why is there... No? Alright. 2 speedruns of Luigi's Mansion. I managed to beat the game. In 1957, 8% no out of bounds category. That's really cool! New personal best as well. I'm happy to hear that. I watch another streamer who speedruns Luigi's Mansion. I don't really know what his times are off the top of my head though. But I do enjoy watching that. I don't think I can get through here. No. Why do I hear boss music? I feel dangerous. This doesn't feel right. That's what I thought. Oh, that's a hand. Okay. Do that again. Do it again. Oh, hello. There we go. Might preemptively get rid of some of these friends. Just so I don't gotta worry about them. Remember, I don't know why I'm thinking of this from what Brandon said, but I remember reading something funny one time that, like, you know, in like Skyrim, for example, when it's like, oh, you can't fast travel because there's enemies nearby, or in Minecraft where it's like you can't sleep, there's enemies close by. Someone was saying something along the lines of, well, you know, what if IRL you can't sleep because there's something nearby? And I'm like, yeah, you don't need to say that to me. It means I won't sleep. Like, thank you for putting that in my mind. Oh, okay, so there's another one of those spots. I think I'm going the right way. No, thank you. I already have enough trouble sleeping. We're all in the same boat now. Oh. Never mind, I'm in a worse boat. Oh, this guy's a different color. You're blue. Oh, God. You're blue. Oh. Alright, wasn't that big of a deal. Ooh, shiny. I find a shiny, sorry, are they called Lizalfos or something like that, I think? I never remember Zelda creature names, to be honest. I don't know what it is. They've never really stuck with me. There's a lot of gates and a lot of closed off areas here. Alright, so if I was to do this. You don't seem to mind that. Okay. Ooh. Remember their names in Breath of the Wild. Anything else is just a monster. Yeah. There we go. Ow. Ooh. More treasure. Is there something I can do over here with a bomb, maybe? Oh, can I just, like, bomb these friends? Maybe that's what I was meant to do there. Oh, wait, there's places up there, too. What's going on here? Oh! Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Okay, that just led me back around this way, I guess. Ow! Oh god, I didn't think you could hit me from all the way back over there. Ow. That guy wasn't paying attention. Excuse- Shoot. Alright. What do we got here? So the river's not flowing. Let's see. You know what? You, friend, are a little bit annoying. Nose VR, how's it going? Can I reach that? No. It's alright. Order McDonald's, what do you got? I had McDonald's the other night. I needed it. I had a really bad start to my week. It was not good. Oh. Minecraft Dungeons, what? What are you saying? Oh, I see what we're doing. Had McDonald's yesterday, got some nuggies, so good. Two burgers, nuggies, and some fries? Yes. So now the river will flow, and I think I get what we're meant to do. I love McDonald's. I had to pay customs. Wait. Oh, Pep, I thought, for some reason in my mind, I'm like, you had to pay custom charges to get McDonald's? I'm just all over the place. Adulting is mean. No, I'm having a pretty good day. I really enjoyed the Pokemon presentation earlier, so I'm still kind of just super happy after that. Rip money. Oh! Are you alright? Oh, his little doggy legs. This stuff looks hot. I wouldn't mind a little hot bath for my sore shoulders, but this is too much. Oh, what have we got here? Another new guard? Huh. Can't break me. It's interrogation, son. You'll never make me talk. I'm not some sideshow for you to gawk at. Get lost. Shoo, now. Hi, Ping. Hello. Welcome on in. How was your stream today as well? Thank you so very much for the raid. I hope you had an amazing one. How was EverQuest? How was that treating you today? Welcome on in, you guys. Playing some more Skyward Sword. So if you haven't played it yet still and you want to for yourself, I totally understand if you aren't going to be around to watch. That's... Oh, that's hot. That's cool, you know, it's fine. But yeah, welcome on in. Disney stuff is it, also you have to pay customs for it. Bensley, enjoy your lunch. Okay. I just realized, is there a way to get back easily? Uh-oh. Oh, cool. Okay, that's neat. Well, I'm gonna plan the channel when I get the time. Have a great stream. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Also, did I miss a gifted sub? Has that not gone off yet, or did I just miss it? Cool. Thank you so much for gifting that sub to NoseVR. I hope you enjoy your emotes. Welcome on into the starters. I apparently just missed that. That or my alert didn't go off. I missed it. Alright, fun. So, I don't know how to get friend down here safely. So I'll just leave you for now. You'll be fine. No, the alert should be on. Did I not add an alert to this scene? Did you guys see an alert? I swear to God I had alerts on this scene. Now I'm second guessing myself. No, I have alerts. I just didn't see it. Cool. Okay, good. That was just me. I was too fascinated by what was happening. Yeah, it did. It did. Is there any purpose to having those there? Yeah, oh jeez. Get off. Bad. Oh, 20 more rupees. Ow. Alright, don't run into those. Those are spiky. No, bad. Oh, nice. Okay, alright. Oh. Okay. This is very sus. No! Dad. Oh, Alex, I'm glad that you've been having fun with that. Can I, like... This seems a bit far-fetched. Okay. Did you miss the confetti? I did! Do I have confetti on this scene yet? I do. Yay! Thank you guys so much for helping me hit that sub goal yet again today. That is super appreciated. I'm a little bit all over the place, I'm sorry. Thank you for reminding me. Oh! That's really fun. I was wondering why they had like targets on them. Okay, that makes so much more sense. I thought it was weird. Anyway, sorry. I'll turn this off just because I don't want it to, like... I know it sometimes having that much moving on screen can kind of mess up Twitch. It's so cute. There we go. Lonk had his little confetti party. Okay, so we're going around this way. Oh. Are there two of them now? Oh dear. Oh, I don't like this. I don't know what I'm doing. So, if I poke this, right? Yo, don't do that. It's all good, Mystic. Yes, Alex, yes. Okay, so I can't just like jump down. Actually, maybe that's because I think I'm putting away my sword by... Can I jump without putting away my sword? Okay, I can. Pretty sure I'm meant to hit... Oh dear. There was two of them, right? Are they both below me right now? Okay, so that's how you throw it. Jumping with sharp objects. I mean, Wonk runs around with the sword constantly, I'm just saying. Did I get one? I got one. I think. Okay, I get it. Oh. Excuse me. I would like a lift, please. Oh, I threw it too early. Okay. I gotta wait for it to come up, I think. An ad for craft dinner before stream. I don't eat, Katie. I've had a lot of people mention craft dinner ads recently on stream. I have zero control over what ads play, but I just thought that was kind of interesting. Like that? Yay! Okay. Oh, there you go. Figured it out. Sending us a message through her ads. Hey, I was watching you, pal. You really socked it to those lava thingers? That doesn't sound right. Amazing stuff. And if you don't mind doing one more thing while you're at it, how about you get me down from here? Minslin, did you have, your BLTs? That was supposed to be a mini-boss. I don't think I can, but for science, what happens if I... No, you just passed right through it. Alright. You did? I hope you enjoyed them. Oh, there's literally a switch right below. There's literally a switch right below it. There we go. Adding ranch. Oh my goodness, now you're speaking my language. Oh yeah, I'm saved. I don't know who you are, where you're from, but I owe you big time. Are you here looking for treasure too? Yep. Let's say I am. You were totally caught up in that too, pal. I can see it on your face. You're here because of the legend of the sleeping statue, right? But those are some busted old digging mitts. You can't go around using them for treasure hunting. My goddess, thanks. I'm gonna give you a replacement pair from my secret stash. Don't you go nowhere. Ranch is like top tier. All yours. They've been buried in a treasure chest that ain't dirty or anything. Now these ain't the kind of thing that you can easily get your hands on just anywhere, so take good care of them. Right then, I'm out of here. So long. Give a sub to Ranch Dressing. And into your BLT. A blort. That's a thing from oh, maybe it wasn't Slime Rancher, was it? feel like that was a thing from Slime Rancher. You got the Magma Mitts. Even the Magma don't see digging mitts this fancy very often. They just don't dig holes. They also let you burrow your way underground. Alright. Trying to find holes that you can dig down into. I see. Knuckles called. He wants his idea from Adventures back. Oh, this is weird. Oh, oh. Hey, pal. How are those mitts treating ya? If you want to get a good look above ground, try pressing ZL. Got it? Press ZL to see above ground. Don't you go forgetting it. Oh, this reminds me of like, Sunshine, where you can like go below ground into like the sewers. And now this is also reminding me of Pokemon. Oh, do I need that bomb for that? Okay. Oop. Alright, don't get that close. Cool. Alright, that's kind of cool. I don't think I've ever actually seen that before. Neat. There was another hole that I want to go through, though. Dirty Girly, hello! Thank you so much for saying so. How are you doing today? Yeah, we saw 2 of those earlier, so I want to go through and see what we can get from those. Oh, this is an actual dig. What's that do? Okay. I'm glad that you're having a good day. Well, that had a bit of everything in it, didn't it? Alright, let's do a save. Blanc ends in sudden tragedy when he accidentally burrows underground and ends up in lava. Hyrule never sees him again. Ganon feels terrible and gives up his evil campaign and instead becomes a farmer, leaving his dark past behind him finally. I'm just imagining, like, you know, Endgame with Thanos, and he was, like, out there, like, living off the land or whatever, and you just see Ganon the same way. Love my Pokemon shirt. Thank you! Yeah, we were wearing it for, the Pokemon presentation earlier. Hi Lucy, how are you doing? Okay, I guess I don't need to break those. I want to actually go back to this other hole though, because I remember where it was. There we go. Eating sweeties? Oh, a little bit jealous. Low-key. A little bit. Oh. Wasn't it through? Okay, I know that there was another one and I will find it. Yeah, I'm super excited for the Pokemon stuff. I think it all looks really good personally. There was one right- oh, where was it? Oh no. I remember another hole here. Want Ganon to be an anti-hero at least once in the series? Like, come on. Be so interesting to see Link and Zelda act around him. I imagine it would be like a, like a Bowser sort of situation at the end of, like, Odyssey. Maybe? Happy Bastion is getting something, and we have to kill other Basculin to evolve. That's super dark. But I have a feeling they're trying to make it a little bit more dark, maybe? Where was it? I know that I've seen other places to dig. I don't remember where. Oh, was it in here? I think it was in here. Right there. You see, what's with these? Like, I imagine they lift the gates, but I don't know how they work. Am I gonna figure out how this works later, you guys? Am I just being silly? Can I go around? Oh, it looks like I can actually go around. Give me a second. I thought I couldn't. Okay. There we go. I think. Yeah, I remember this room, but why? Is it just like a shortcut around? Okay. Alright. There's another one of those where you got the digging claws. Yeah, no, there's also another one outside of this area, so. We'll go through and do the digging claws one next, though. Yeah, I like how Link looks in this game as well. I know some people aren't a bit fan of the art style for this one, but I've grown used to it. I actually quite like it. Oh, I didn't know I could do... Well, that's a lot faster than what I was doing before. I guess we'll keep those on. Do you guys have... I know we were talking about favorite Legend of Zelda game earlier. Do you guys have a favorite Link interpretation? And does it match with your favorite Zelda game, or is it different? Because I know mine does. Wind Waker Link is just top tier. Wind Waker as well, yeah. I think I just went around the long way, but that's alright. In fact, I'm pretty sure I did. Wind Waker Link is top tier, never played the game though. Random? Alright, next new thing. I'm not gonna stream Wind Waker next. Random's gonna stream it next, and that's how we'll have fun. Ocarina of Time, you think? Deku Mask Link, yeah. Can I go over this? No? Okay, I have to go around. If I make a copy of Wind Waker, a GameCube, and a capture card, why would you play it on the GameCube? Play it on the Wii U? I know that I don't like the Wii U very much, personally, but the Wii U version is pretty good. Yeah. Like, I don't like the Wii U, but I will give it that. Yeah, you can get Miiverse bottles. Definitely still useful. It's kind of sad to see stuff like that that's like... I guess it's kind of like when we were playing like the older Pokemon games. Like I think it was Black and White where there was that dream place. And like that's no longer really a thing. Never played the Wii U. Kind of want to say you're not missing out on much, but it did have some good things on it, to be honest. Just a lot of also misses. Oh, hi! I'm surprised you weren't attacking me sooner. Could someone clip that, please? Did anyone else just see what he like slid up this on his butt and then okay, so this is a way around. We were actually through here earlier. Wii and Wii U was my first chance of really getting into Monster Hunter, yeah. Yes, which I really don't know why they didn't. I know everyone wanted them to. You know, just have a all-in-one Zelda machine. Put Wind Waker and Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword on the Switch. People will buy it. I'd buy it. Oh. What are you doing? What do you think you're doing? Okay, I'm gonna get rid of you first. Never thought to make Pokemon Snap for the Wii U still. It's weird, right? What am I doing up here? Do I want to be down below? I should probably just head through that door and stop fooling around. Legend of Zelda console. Only plays Zelda games, but has all of them. Are the original Zelda and Zelda 2 were on the NES thing, right? I know Link's Awakening is. No, Link's Link to the Past. Sorry. As adult, you can have a Switch, yeah. That guy have a giant turnip on his back. Oh yeah, you'd come along at the right time, pal. Don't know who you are, where you're from, but what I need right now is for you to get me off this chain. I'm not asking you to do it for nothing, though. Set me free and I'll tell you the big, gigantic secret about this room. It's a secret about treasure, okay? Alright. Including the very brief animated cartoon. Well, excuse me, princess. I like secrets. Is it a secret? It's a secret to everybody. Why do I feel like I don't want that to happen? Why do I oh, yeah, they're gonna have multiple gates at some point, aren't they? Alright, I have no idea what I'm hitting, but I hope I'm hitting something good. You know where Lonk is right now? No, I have no idea where we are right now. Oh, this doesn't really help, does it? Secret tunnel! Oh, God. Huh. I've already pre-ordered it, but it's like... Oh, it's out like next month. That's not how gravity works. Thank you for clipping that, I appreciate it. Did this do something for me? Oh, yes. Wait, yes? Yes. Number what? 10? Ooh, good question. At this point, I think we're on to like 12 or 13 maybe? Alright, Menslin, no worries. I hope your errands go well. Oh, there it is. Can I run up the wall for that one? Yeah. Yeah, that's a sweet, sweet flavor of freedom. And, thanks for taking the trouble to free me. Sucker, you really think I would divulge super secret information about treasure? My mom didn't raise no patsy. I spent, too long finding that info. Huh? Those clouds are from my brother's secret collection. Are you friends with my brother or something? I helped him. Wait. There's something I want to give you. I'll just go get it. Wait here. I like the other brother better. Here, take this. There's some super secret info that I put together. Took some real sweat and work, too. I had to survey this place near 100 times to figure it out, but... Ready for this? Now don't go fainting when I tell you. Right around there, or here, is... a hidden room. So in return, please don't tell anyone that I was captured. It'll be our little secret, okay? Alright then, go ahead and open her up. But don't forget our deal. Later then, I said bye now. Oh. Hey, we meet again. Sorry, but I kind of happened to overhear that conversation. It seems one of my guys is giving you a hard time. Sorry about that. But that stuff you was saying was all true. There's a breeze coming from somewhere in this room. I tell you, I can smell it. Figure that information in that chest will be useful to you. I'm like imagining opening up and finding paperwork. Got the dungeon map! There we go. I feel like I've missed treasure. This room has a fake wall somewhere, and on the other side of that wall there's another room, or so I hear. The ground underneath us is full of monsters, so we don't go tumbling too much down there, but if you're feeling adventurous, there just might be a hidden route. So, through here? This is the hidden wall? I guess? It is paper. Alright, Patel, no worries. We'll see you later. I'm confused. So I guess I do have to be back underground, maybe? I didn't see any monsters under this way. But I was thinking it's kind of weird that we haven't seen any. So, okay, nothing back here. Guess it doesn't really matter if this one's open anymore. But this would just put everything back to when I first entered the room, so I don't really know. Maybe this isn't the way I'm meant to be going. Yep, nothing really down here. Yeah, that just closes these gates up. That was the hook he was hanging from. Yeah, this room has a fake wall somewhere. On the other side of that wall there's another room, or so I hear. If you're feeling adventurous, there might just be a hidden route. Color me lost. It's apparently just on this other side here. I doubt I can bomb it or anything, but I think I should. Never mind me. I'm so used to them like showing like a crack in the wall. All right. Cool. And here's probably where the monsters are gonna be. When in doubt, blow it up. Oh god. Ow. My butt. Let me get that booty. I got your booty. Oh dear. Oh dear. Come here. No. Let me get the booty. Come on. Oh, maybe I don't have to get it? I kind of feel like I probably should, but there is a way out over here. Okay. That was something. Lost quest for bug booty. Yeah, I got a small key. Okay, so that's gonna be for all the way back there. Alright, fine. Oh. Ooh, what's this? Is this a secret tunnel back out? Oh, yes, it was. Alright, cool. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna make our way back around. I kind of low-key really want to get... Should I fall down? Cause like, that looks like a boing-boing place with the stone. Or the wall, maybe. Yeah, it's a wall. Hey, Pokemon Fanatic, how are you doing today? So, I want to try something. That's not how you draw an arrow. Will you recognize that as an arrow? Oh, that's cool, it did. Neat. Alright, very cool. But for anyone joining us today, do you guys watch the Pokemon presentation? Are you as hyped as I am? We watched it all together earlier this morning, and I am incredibly hyped. Back to lurking and working, no worries. I really do appreciate you being here and chatting when you can, and the lurk. Finally 100% this game the other night. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. How long did that take? Yeah, I want to go back and get this treasure back here. Oh. Is there another way through this? Did I just... Huh. Alright, maybe not. 60 hours so you're playing casually? Oh my goodness. I guess I'll come back for that one later. Weird. Well, that's really cool though. I don't tend to 100% games, so I'm always fascinated when someone mentions really going through and finishing them. Other cats do silent mouse? TK used to. And then Tika had like a range of meows. She'd like do her big yells sometimes. Sometimes she would just like open her mouth at me. Sometimes she would open her mouth and make a clicking noise. That was always kind of weird. She had various noises. Look at me and mouth a meow. Yeah. They're really cute. Oh, it's down there. Okay. That's why I was confused. So so excited for Pokemon. What I have to announce another Switch Lite edition. I don't have the muns, but it looks good. It's a really nice looking console. I'm really happy with my Sword and Shield one. I like the pink and blue, but that is a really nice looking console. Okay, so we have the key for this now. Do I need a third Switch? Gets tempting, doesn't it? I still say they really should do more of this because, like, it's really cool when you have like a special looking Switch for different games. Third ACNH Island? Go ahead and get rid of you. Huh, I just hit an arrow in midair. How cool is that? Okay, so those look like they should probably be spewing lava, is my guess. Fred almost threw up. Oh no! Life of a cat owner, am I right? Don't particularly like the Switch Lite. I really enjoy mine, but only for like very certain things. So there's a way to get up here via climbing. I don't think that's gonna do me any good whatsoever. Yeah, I'm really happy to see they brought all that stuff back too, actually. The only thing that concerns me is the Union Room. I liked how they did online. And, oh, I'm silly, don't mind me. I liked how they did online in Sword and Shield, how you could just, like, essentially go online from anywhere. And, like, run around, but wait for a trade connection or whatever. I thought that was really well done. So I'm hoping that's not what that is, but I guess we'll see. So, he started to do vom noises. He jumped down. He's fine. Maybe I smell. Ollie will very frequently act as if he's going to be sick and then he doesn't, so it could just be suddenly not feeling well and then feeling fine. Okay, so this one's already moving. Can I, like... Okay, that's kind of funny. Can't sleep able in this cloudy weather. Yeah, it's really gross here today. Just super dreary. It looks bright, I know, but don't trust it. Okay, that's one I can't break. Oh. Ah, so busy burning the midnight oil again, looking for loot. Hey. All right. Turn off the router, so FYI, we might miss a bit of Strom. That's all good. Ah, green monster! I can't believe they're following us down here now. Guess I have to have some fun with him for now, though. Go on Magma turf now, friend. You may be scary, but as long as the way ahead of me is clear, you'll never catch me. So am I supposed to cut him off? There we go. No, you got me. Go on, nutty monster. Boil me, bake me, do your worst. Ah, I know those gloves. And those from my brother's secret collection. He gave me them. What? You know my brother? Aw, you're all green. I thought you were a monster. Hey, don't get all angry. I thought you were one of them. Sorry, guy. Let me give you something good to make up for it. Hang on there a sec. I hear this guy just straight up has a treasure chest on his back. Or like a treasure backpack. Means I have to get dressed. This is just very upsetting. That's a mood. You know, some monsters seem to be looking for something on those cliffs ahead of us. You're heading that way too, guy. You take care of there. Don't want to see you get skewered or nothing. Me, I'm heading back to the boss's place. I'll open the door for you while I'm at it. See ya. Nice. I'm staying in bed. Random's like, I'm not dealing with it. This is too much. Oh. Nice. There we go. Okay, so I guess this can just bring me down around here. No, yep. Heh. That's what crutches are for. Out. So there's a button here, I guess, to get through quickly. It's okay. Sentry was like, having debates with Rosie the other day. And no one left over that, so. Random, why? I never really did more to a sentence before. Ooh, what's this do? Can I speed through this? Oh! I didn't know that. No story yet, so you're back. Welcome back. And now he has zoomies. I guess oh. Hello? Suddenly I see the need for the speed things. Why would you do this? This is not acceptable. Oh god. Oh dear. The game I'm on in situation of what now, but I decided to play. Ooh, Age of Calamity, it's pretty fun. I'm glad you're enjoying it. That's really cool. I totally get that though, that like weird feeling of like, well, what do I do with my life at the moment? Are you lost still? No, I think I got it. I think I know where I'm going, give or take. Which, like, you know, for me, Excuse, did I just see? I did. Go on, shoot. Which for me is pretty rare. But he also has zoomies. It's like a mix of like upset but not upset. There we go. The bridge of decision. Choose the path you believe in. Move forward bravely. Oh. Oh, you're funny. Well, that's something I can't access yet. Are you mentally lost? Always. Let's see. What's this? Oh. Wow. That's a mood. Oh, there's another. Oh, wait, the open and closed. Right. Yes. No, I remember this. Just cat parent things, you know. So... Huh. Alright. Should have got pet rocks. Alright, well we got that thing over there. Six litter box. I mean, you know what? It's always handy to have. What is this nonsense over here? What is this nonsense and why can't I get in? There's no other way around to that area. Okay. Nothing behind the waterfall or lava fall. Oh. You just don't want to go down here? That's weird. Hadn't seen it do that before. Did I ever manage to go up? Does it need to recharge? Is that a thing those do? Have I just noticed this? Maybe. I really want that treasure chest in there. I don't think I've ever seen it. If I go over here, yeah, it does the same thing. How do I... Oh. Flies longer? You broke it. I did. I did break it. Oh dear. Huh. Well, can... Okay, no, that's not an area you can go under. It wouldn't matter anyway, because these are going in two different directions, so it's not that. So I like how you're asking, like, oh, are you lost? And I'm like, no, I'm good. Really confident. Do you want me, like, to drop down, like me, personally? This seems like a lot to ask of someone. For science, though. Can I land on top of... Oh! Ow. Wait! I really wanted that treasure now. Oh, wait, unless I can get it from here. I don't think I actually really need anything from that right now. That was lava. I thought it was solid ground. No. No. I'm sorry my camera's so bright right now, by the way. It's that time of afternoon. Oh, you're nasty. That is so mean. Is there any way to get rid of that? Whoop. There we go. Where's your shield? Good question. I think it was put into my bag when I had that medallion on, and I never re-equipped it. Got my shield. Might not need it now, but I got it. Watching stream in my dreams. Darn, I miss her. You're able to cross the lava. So we didn't actually cross there yet. No, no. Thankfully it didn't break. Is this another one? Another one. All right. No. That thing's gonna be such a pain. Get stuck on something again, please. Come on. I still missed. Okay. Ever think you would platform? Oh, I would have a platform like this. No. Never did I think I would. But am I happy Why couldn't I move? Am I happy I do? I am. Incredibly happy. It's cool to have people to talk to who enjoy the same games I do, finally. Even if I'm not good at games. Bonk. Go on. He'll just randomly stop going for some reason. Okay, that was a little bit scary. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are here to hang out. This looks cursed. Where are we? Okay. Why does that look like an unhappy face? Do you guys see that? Bring light to each statue in accordance with the number of wings each possess, from least to most. When light resides in each statue, the king's treasure shall be yours. Bring light. So you don't have any. You have 1. You have 2, you have 3, and you have 4. Alrighty. You want light, you say? Oh! Oh no. Do I have to like move stuff? And have them moved in a certain order? Oh, my brain's too small for this. No, wait. Okay, so that one's already lit? Oh. Oh, and there's a creepy crawly friend down here too. Oh. Can't fathom how everyone does this full time. Huh, alright. Do I have to like... I want to talk to about Animal Crossing besides my sister, yeah. Having people to talk to, I think, is the biggest thing. No, that wouldn't be it. Unless I'm meant to just keep pushing it, then. Like that? No, alright. This is some nonsense. So the next one that had, you had 1? Okay, you have 2. No one say anything. 3. Oh, but wait. Oh, no. Wait a minute. 4, but I'm gonna touch this one and it's gonna turn off? Oh, never mind. Yay. I thought they were gonna go ahead and make that way more complicated than it needed to be. Is that thing gonna be let out? Oh! Screw you! Come here, monster butt. Come get some. Okay, don't come get some. I'm just kind of scared. Oh god. Come on. Ow. Oh, I should have waited there. Come here. Give me your booty. Never did I thought I'd be saying that to a bug. Ah! Okay, I thought I had to go through, like, more than that. Appraisal is done. They said it takes them a few days to get back to us with an official value, but that Zillow, an online estimate site, is pretty accurate. We're super happy with the number there. That's really good. That's so cool. Is there a list of quotes? I don't know if there's like an official list outside of what's in the bot. Like for anyone to check, I'm not actually sure. Mysterious crystals' mass is made up of faintly glowing square crystals. Several are missing. We started this in 2019. Have to add all of them to a Google Sheet or something, yeah. Okay. Am I meant to just go in now? Although it said some pieces are missing, so maybe not? Almost a quote 666. We should have something super cursed for that one. Right? This is not complete, surely? Oh god. Oh, there we go. Oh. Never mind me. Maybe it works. Exactly, don't force one. We just have to hope it's as cursed as it should be. Oh, are we? Okay, so the next one? Alright. Well, hopefully it's something iconic. Hello? Oh, hey! Can we get some bullas in chat, please? It's Fran. Oh, hello there, Lonk. I see you're still among the living. Fancy meeting you here. We seem to bump into each other time and time again. Oh, it's no coincidence, though, is it? Thank you for the rainbow. Kim, how's it going? You and I were bound by a thread of fate. Are you trying to ask me? Where are you looking? You're not even looking at me. Are you looking at me? It's breaking the fourth wall. Look at these old drawings. I like how he's like, look at the drawings I did. Like, not even he did them. Until I found these, I was upset about that little stunt the goddess guard dog pulled at the gate of time. What was that twig's name again? Impa? Well, never mind that, because these drawings suggest the existence of a second gate of time. This news has just filled my heart with rainbows. Bound by a thread of fate, obs. Check out my art, you can pay me with exposure. Oh no. You've been a busy boy, searching here and there for everywhere for another gate of time. What are you doing? And yet I couldn't even find a single clue. Since I know I can be honest with you, I'll admit I got a little sulky. It was all frowns all around. The thought of never getting my hands on that darling young girl again was, well, more than I could bear. But then I found this place. Oh god. Oh no, bad touches. The prospect of a second gate of time has made me positively giggly. He's like real up in my business. That girl, your adorable friend, she'll be instrumental in bringing about the revival of my master. And though I feared she was now quite beyond my reach, I despair no longer. He is creeping. Before we talk any further on that subject, there's still the outstanding matter of your punishment, Lonk. Do you remember when I told you the next time we meet, I'd make your ears bleed from the sound of your own screams? Well, I've been thinking, perhaps corporal punishment is a touch harsh. I might be willing to forgive and forget if you'll strike a deal. All I ask is that you tell me where I can find the other gate of time. You think I know? There's not too much to ask, because, I mean, I guess we do know, but not too much to ask, is it? Oh, and don't you play coy with me. I know that you know, so why not let me in on the fun? Such behavior. Mischievous boy like you needs to be dealt with firmly. I must warn you, I won't go easy on you this time. Oh, he's getting naked. Oh god. Please put on your clothing. Lovely, aren't they? You'll find the supple skin of my arms tougher than any armor. Don't their shape just leave you breathless? Why is he flirting? Why do you flirt? Oh dear. Is he Sailor Moon? Such beauty. Such a pure form. Such an why are we looking? Oh god. I pretty much got it all. Though there is one teensy tiny thing I lack. Namely, mercy. Ew. Come to me, Lonk. You and I were bound by that thread of fate, destined to fight. So come close, Lonk. Meet me in battle, and the thread of fate that binds us will be soaked crimson with your blood. What is wrong with this man? I love him, though. He's probably one of my favorite bosses in a Zelda game. Okay, I had a lot of trouble with you last time, so this should be fun. Oh god. Like, a lot of trouble. And I know people were telling me how to do it. It was like, you're supposed to, like, trick him, but I always get caught up with his sword. No? Am I just meant to hit him from the opposite side? Oh god. There we go. Okay. No, no. Hit the thing with the thing and do the other thing? You're absolutely right. I'm just gonna take it nice and slow with him. I don't trust this. One slice at a time. No. Stop it. Let me go, let me go, let me go. No, what? Sometimes these controls. That's not fair. That's not fair. I had you. Okay. Sir, let go. There we go. Oh. No. This phase is tough, yeah. I'm sorry if I'm a bit slow. Oh dear. Oh dear. No. You struggled. Did we ever get past the lava? Still no, actually. Oh, he's moving. This way? There we go. Okay, so I'm slowly learning where his hand should be. How are you supposed to defeat him? Slowly, I think. There we go. One hit at a time. Okay. There we go. Ew. Please don't. Oh, you're doing that again? Alright. So you're supposed to, like... I don't like you. I don't like... Oh! Oh, I see. Okay, okay, okay. dear, where are you going? Sir, oh! Okay, okay. So... Oh, missed that one. You're supposed to, like, hit them a certain way here. Ow, ow. Gosh darn it. Oh dear. Dear, 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 dear. Oh, okay. Oh, that doesn't open up a way? Oh! Oh. Supposed to do a spin attack there. Ow. Okay. This fight might take me a couple tries to learn. I think that hits him, maybe? It's fun to play as in Hyrule Warriors, not fun. Sorry, not my favorite, but still fun. Please stop licking your sword. This is a Dead by Daylight thing you're doing. No. What are you doing? What are we— okay. Oh, I don't even know what to do about this situation. Oh god. Okay. There we go, that was good. Okay, I think that hits him. That or he's blocking it. Oh god. No touching. I think he's blocking it. Ow. What? Oh god, oh god. Looking at sword, I thought this is family friendly. Listen, I can't control what the bad guy does, alright? Oh, that didn't go well. Nope. No, no, I'm scared. Oh wait, I missed my chance. No. No. Okay, our hearts are low. We might die here, but at least I'm learning. Ow. And I also don't have any fairies or potions. Oh! Did I do it? Enough of this foolishness. I'm Girahim, Dragon Lord, or Demon Lord, Dragon Lord. He's Dovahkiin. It shouldn't matter how powerful your sword is, you're still nothing, just a human child, and yet you prevail. Filthy scamp, you've awakened a wrath that will burn for eons. I swear to you, whatever it takes, I'll drag you into an eternity of torment. Alright. Mobile typing, but I'm watching on my boyfriend's Xbox, and I'm just seeing Kirhin, Dragon Lord is my cousin. I hate his mannerisms so much, but his combat and powers are so cool. He's just, he's a really fun enemy. You like to hate him, you know? There we go. Nice. You know what, all things considering that went well. I was expecting to die, but we didn't, so. I thought I missed. Actual first try. Yeah, Zant was alright. He was interesting. She doesn't look all happy to be doing this. In my opinion. Overshadowed immediately by Ganondorf, though. Just as Zant was getting good. I really liked the Puppet Zelda fight, too, at the end of Twilight Princess. That was, like, super dark. And I think it was fitting for that game. Oh, that's looking a bit more like it. The flames of Din have imbued your blade with a sacred white light that demons revile. If I said that word right. Awful red to you. Master, now that has been tempered by the last of the secret flames, your blade has finally revealed its true form. You now hold the Master Sword. With the sword's great power, you can awaken the gate of time within the sealed temple. I recommend you make your way to this location. I love triangles. Doritos. Alright, well there we go. I still don't know how to get across that water. But we did it. That dungeon wasn't too bad. I can see why people didn't really mention it. It's kind of just, you know. It was what it was. It's no water temple. Triangle tattoo on my forearm, just the back outline of a single triangle, but still, look at you go. I want to go get these treasure chests quickly before we do anything else, because I think one of them's gonna have a heart piece, and I need... Also, there was actually something back there that I should have grabbed too. We'll go back after. I legit do love triangles. Do you guys have a favorite shape? Is that a weird question? Have you completed this one in the past? 100%? That's really cool. Go on. In you go. There we go. Satellite Dreams, thank you so much for that 12-month resub. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. I hope that you continue to enjoy your emotes, and thank you. I hope you also enjoy your 1-year sub badge too, if that's your sort of thing. Octagon, no idea why, just pleasant to look at. Heptagons are my favorite shape because who doesn't appreciate a 7-sided object? My mom had this wooden block set as a kid. Well, I mean, I had it as a kid. My mom gave it to me. And it was kind of cool because it was, faceplant? Different colored shapes. And you kind of could put them together and almost create like a mosaic. It was really pretty. Hexagon, because one division? Oh my goodness. WandaVision. Little sliver diamond things. I think so. It's been a long time. I remember that I feel like the triangles were green. It's been a long time. Have we been here? first thing we use the fully powered up Master Sword on is spiderwebs. For pots with nothing in them. Shameful. We do the same thing. We had those in elementary school. Yeah, no, 100%. Is this just gonna drop me off? Oh. Alrighty. Those are the little cubes with holes and bumps. Yeah, that snap together, yeah. Yeah, that does sound familiar. Oh, there we go. I was making it much more complicated than it needed to be. Those little cubes, would make swords out of them and fight, yes. Do you guys ever make, like, marker swords? So you'd, like, stick all the markers together? Ooh. And then, get your friends together and just, like, smack each other. But break the marker swords. I swear marker. Yeah, they were the strongest. Yep. Got people crazy. It was fun. Oh, words I shouldn't say on stream. That's obnoxious. Oh, there was nothing that way. Okay. Off-brand markers because they didn't hold together well. I'm on the right island. Chat, I'm lost. Anyone know where this treasure chest is? Oh, come here. There we go. Is it below me on the ledge? Okay, thank you. Oh, you just... There we go. Oh god, there was more on the inside. Oh. There we go. Below me at the ledge. Oh! Thank you. Whee. Yes! Alright, just one more. And we'll have another heart container. So we'll take that off. We don't need that. Oh, I could douse for them, couldn't I? Yeah, it's more fun searching. That would be a smart thing to do, and we all know I don't do that. Hole by the frogs. By the frogs? Oh, yes, 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 yes. Can I tell you about my hair day? Sure. Is it on the roof? Yes, it is. Small bomb bag. Alrighty. Have to admit, kind of like the idea of having upgraded, like, bomb space and whatever, rather than, like, having all these, like, additional pouches and stuff. Shaving underside on the back of your head with the design, I'm so here for it. Pink curtain bags. The rest of my hair is purple. Think of doing the pink bit orange. Ooh, for Halloween, that could work out well. I wonder, like, how much is your hair leaching now into the pink and the purple? Like, does it leach at all? Pokemon Fanatic, no worries. Not a lot use freezing cold water. Okay. I was gonna say, because if, like, it leaches into each other, orange would probably be kind of interesting, but... Silver Palm, I've actually considered having that myself. I don't know how well it'll work for curls, but just to, like, lighten how much hair I have on my head. But I decided not to in the end. Last campfire 60% off. Yes! Last campfire is really good. Ever watch Twitch during holidays? What do you do for Halloween? Okay, so this year's gonna be a bit different, but oh, this is a nice place. We like this. You know what I might do, actually? I might actually dump out the water we got, because we don't need it. I'm thinking of, playing a game called Little Nightmares. There's a sequel to it as well, this Halloween, because it's one a lot of people have a good thing to say about, as well as, I've never played it before and it looks kind of spooky. Also, Beasley Rosie, thank you so much for the tier 2 10-month resub. Happy 10 months indeed. But usually we tend to, I love Luigi's Mansion, so we've done a Luigi's Mansion playthrough for like a couple of years now. We've done just 3, we've also done just 1, we've done 1, 2, and 3, so. This will be the first year I'm not doing it in a while. But what I'm thinking of instead is doing a Luigi's Mansion stream over Discord, just because I'm gonna miss it. And I absolutely love that game, so. Any excuse to play it again. There we go, so we got another piece of heart here. But yeah, I'm not really one for like super scary personally. And my lighting is awful. It's also, I'm wearing a bright shirt and it's just reflecting even more. I lost my train of thought. So I usually end up playing like spooky, but like kid-friendly spooky. Although this year I have started playing Dead by Daylight, so maybe we'll do something with that. Just for fun. Just wear a Luigi hat. I probably will, to be honest. I also have like my Luigi sweater and stuff. Hey, Paul. How's it going? Yeah, Brandon, I know, wants us to play Hit and Run. Because the ending level, I think, or a later level is Halloween. Alright, well I don't think there's... a Luigi costume. I looked for one last year. I wanted a Luigi onesie, actually. But it was either too pricey or I couldn't find one that I really liked the look of. Good range of Halloween stuff. My plans to take Lucy trick-or-treating on my scoot this year, but dressed up. That's cute. Long time goes, I've been great thanks to that stamina potion you gave me. The longer I train though, the more I realize I'll never measure up to you. Okay, so he's saying come by and visit again, but he didn't say bring a stamina potion, so... Start college in a few days, so I'm busy preparing for that. I hope stream is going well. It's going pretty good. I really hope that college goes well. I know it's nerve-wracking, but also exciting, so... Pepper, I've heard that trick-or-treating isn't such a huge thing. Like, in the UK. I was wondering if you think that's changing, or if it's just, you know, your neighborhood, maybe? Donation goal for a pricey / good Luigi costume. We could do that. We could do that. I don't know if there's any quests I should be doing. They see me rolling. Alright, let me turn down my lighting here. Just a smidge. There we go, that's a bit better. Boop, there we go. No one, yeah, 'cause COVID. Let's see. A few costumes on Amazon for 35 to 50 that are adult size. I'll take a look. Oh, look at you go, dude. Oh, geez. It's like that's more than I could do now. Whew, well, that was a nice warm-up. Hey, Long, I was just hoping you'd come by. I wanted to ask you something. The other day, I tried lifting some barrels and I was able to do it with one arm. Do you think that means I've got enough muscle? What do you think, Long? Do I look strong? Too strong. Aw, you're just saying that, but it's still nice to hear it. It's all thanks to you, Lonk. I'd have gotten discouraged if you hadn't come by to cheer me on. You gave me motivation. Thank you so much, Lonk. Yay! Got the windows open. I'm like, what do they think about my depression dark hole of a house? Must have taken a lot of gratitude. That's 5 crystals. Cool, so we're up to 40 now, which is good. A Luigi pullover hoodie. Now that I'm also interested in. Yep, we watched the Pokemon Presents this morning. It was very, very cool. I'm super excited now for both games. Can't wait for Stanley's evolution method to be dumb as bricks, too. Yeah, so problem. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Sludge seems cute. Okay. Oh, no. No, bad kitty. Yeah, Legends of Arceus. I really like what we've seen of it. Can I talk to you now? Well, this looks different. Sigh. Doesn't look like I'll get much sleep tonight again. Are you tired? Well, you can see what my nights are like, right? Baby just goes on and on like this all night. I haven't slept a wink in I don't even know how long. Baby usually sleeps like a sack of rocks, but that was before we lost the you-know-what. What? The baby's rattle. If we had the you-know-what, then the baby would settle down, but we lost it the other day. A bird picked it up, and its beak and flew off with it. Maybe the bird thought it was food. I don't know. Of course, the bird wouldn't have eaten it, so I think it must still be somewhere here in town. I just don't know where. Oh, that baby is awful. It sure would be nice if someone could find it for me. Okay. Come out later in 2022, not January. Yeah, January, like, you know, we have a couple months between Pokemon games, but I'm not really complaining about that. Like, if they think they're ready for that, You know, that's cool. Okay, baby rattle, baby rattle. Maybe in a tree? Oh, hey, wait a minute. Oh, I thought that was a diggy thing. Oh, I hit a pumpkin, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Oh god, I hit another one. Oh, hey. Nice. Sleeping through that at 6 weeks old, yep. Pumpkin aside. I thought this was a diggy spot this entire time. No, you go on, shoo. I'm gonna keep hitting trees because I have a weird feeling about those, so bear with while we run around a bit. I don't think it's this tree over here, but just in case. No, alright. Oh, unless it's that giant nest on top of the thing. Oh, wait a minute. Cut down all the trees. No? Alright, no worries, Pepper. We'll see you later. Watching Pokemon reactions most of the day, and the one I just watched, they were like, new Pokemon, so this is Gen 9 that, oh god. Was in Sun and Moon. I just started Shield updates, so how does Pokemon equals... New Pokemon equal new generation? Yeah, I saw people, like, guessing that we were gonna get a new generation, but, like, that seems so far off right now. See, I think it even... It's showing me hookshot points, I think, but I don't... Like, I don't see them for myself. Is that what that symbol means? Same story, same plot. Had in relation to... It's like, that's the point. Huh. But yeah, I feel like it must be that bird nest, but I don't really know. Oh wait, those aren't hookshot points, are they? I'm dumb. Those are location markers. Oh. I'll take that, thank you. Temptation to respond to them is strong, but I restrain. Okay. So for anyone who knows about the baby rattle, is it actually in that nest? Am I in the right kind of idea? And is there a way to get it that I'm missing? Oh, unless you can go down. Oh god, the kitty came in the water with me. It's in the big nest. Okay. No, this goes all the way under, doesn't it? Never mind. I thought I was onto something. Okay, maybe next question. Can I get to the big nest right now, or am I missing something? Because I feel like we're slowly getting to this point in the game where, like... Oh. That we can't really be missing too much? Don't know how to get up there, but I know that it's there. Okay. Well, at least I have an idea of where it is. I saw it earlier, too. Daytime is better? Okay. We'll give that a try. Oh, kitty, I'm sorry. I think we broke it. Do you remember daytime? Okay. Yeah, we'll give that a try then. Watching so many reactions just made me even more excited. Like, they added an evolution to Stantler and basically involve Pokemon. What more could you want? I'm just, like, for me, I think it's the aspect of it's focusing on crafting and it's focusing on Pokedex completion. Because, like, that's what I play Pokemon for. It's like the idea that we're making the first Pokedex is super cool. I love that you can actually see Link's earrings in his model now. I wonder if we can jump down from somewhere. No, that seems like too far of a jump. Maybe I'll go take a look though and see. Update the Pokemon Redemption. Let's effort to add 4 new names. I wouldn't worry too much about it, at least until like November. Surfetch situation again, where they say it's an evolution, but it's actually an evolution of a regional variant. It could be. Started the process with them back in May. Most recent communication we had from them was June 1st, and they stopped answering our calls, texts, and emails. Just completely ghosted us. We started shopping with other companies. Today the first company emailed us. As if nothing happened. Oh, that's sketch. Yeah, there's something going on over here. Oh dear. Bonk. Oh hey, that's a really nice reward. You're a weird one climbing all the way up here. Hey, if you tried to dive off the ledge here, I bet you could land in the nest on top of the tower down there. But what do I know? I'm a stone. Yay! There we go. You got a rattle. It's a baby's toy. Perhaps somebody dropped this. Nice. I wonder if I can give it back to him during the day or not, because I know he was having the ... over his head earlier, so potentially. Oh, why do you have something now? Don't you dare. I'm scared. Hi. Oh, welcome. Sorry, did you just say you have something to give me? You'll have to forgive me. I'm a little too busy, seriously. Do you think you could come by my house later? I'll be there tonight. Alright, what about you? My friend, I just got a new item in today. My latest treasure is a finely crafted small quiver. We already talked about that last time, dude. Also, should I talk to you again? Oh, you came to see me. I'm so happy. That's right. You make me so happy. I think I'm going to keel over. Please don't. Lately, when I think about you, my head gets all fuzzy, my heart races, I get short of breath, and I feel all dizzy. You don't think, could this be It's love. This poor girl. Oh, I can't believe you just said it out loud. It's so embarrassing. Oops, kind of forgot myself there. Back to work. And where was I? Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you if you wanted me to take care... If you wanted me to take care of you forever. Yes, please? Really? That makes me so happy. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I need to learn how to keep these delirious dreams in check. No, wait. Ah, I mean, are there some items you want me to check? Darling. Okay, is that I think that's what we wanted, right? What do I have on me? Oh wait, I kind of don't really use those very often. So maybe we could switch for the bug metal, maybe? She do be thirsty though. See you next time. Okay, so I think that darling is what we were waiting for. I'm assuming we have to wait until night, so. So I usually only sleep in Lonk's bed, but for the sake of time, you know. Yeah, the item check is pretty neat. I'm just gonna nap in the bamboo guy's bed. Whoopsies. That does not look comfy at all. Howdy, Lonk. You picked a good time to visit. Why? What do you mean, why? This is important. My little girl's in trouble. Yep, the Shine Star. The item check is the source of my problem. That's my darling daughter, in case you forgot. She's been out of sorts lately. She'll be sitting and staring off into yonder, and then she'll get redder than a tomato on the vine. Wait just a gosh darn minute. I know what's going on. My sunshine's got herself an unwanted admirer. Not that I can blame the feller. She's as sweet as honey and twice as pretty as a spring flower. Nope, 3 times as pretty. It's no wonder the boys buzz around her like a swarm of armorous bees. Am I saying that right? But I won't stand for it. No way, no how. I'm gonna find the rascal and give him a good whooping. You gotta help me out. You see anyone buzzing around my little flower, you give him what for and send him packing. Keep my peepers peeled too, but I can't stand to watch all day long. I promise I'll make it worth your while. You chase the varmint off, and I'll let you chat with the apple of my eye. Gosh, you don't have to say a word. I can see how you feel by the spark in your eye. There's not a feller alive who wouldn't jump at this chance. Ease this old man's heart and get rid of the lowlife who's pestering my baby girl. I'm counting on you, Lonk. That is his daughter. Which, I'm just, you know. I can see the resemblance. His head is so large compared to Lonk's. Hello, darling. Welcome. You've come to see me at home. I'm so happy. So, what next? Counting on you to get rid of lowlife. Okay, I guess we gotta wait. I'm assuming we probably like break up with her or something like that. Break up. Okay, let's go do the baby rattle. Is that the baby's rattle? You found it! Who's a sleepy baby? Time for Betty bye. Oh, the baby seems to settle down nicely. I bet the baby will sleep well tonight. Oh, that means I'll finally get a good night's sleep too. Thank you so much. I won't forget what you did for me. There we go. Angry cat chasing you. I tend to try to ignore them. I don't want to hurt them. Alright, up to 46. Cool. Do y'all mind if I just until morning, I swear. I feel kind of bad about this. I like how he's like, yeah, I'll finally get a good night's sleep, and then I took his bed. Okay. Let's see, I'm guessing I have to do something with the girl now. He's fine, he's fine. Hello, darling. I want you to visit me at my house tonight. I have something I need to say. My house is just next to the bazaar. You'll definitely come, right? I'll be waiting. Oh, and do you have something you want me to pick? Or no? Oh, thank you. Look, hon, it's not humane to tease someone this bored. Knock it off, okay? Oh, boy. Okay, let's go around and sleep at their place again, I guess. Alright, Skeebs, enjoy your dinner. Thank you so much for the lurk. I don't know what I'm having for dinner tonight. Lonk, you came to see me, thank you. The truth is, there's something I'm just dying to get off my chest, Lonk. I'm just gonna ask you something point blank, okay? What do you think about me? You store items. What should we say, chat? What should we say? You know who this girl reminds me of? She reminds me of the flower girl from Breath of the Wild. I like you? Oh no. Are we gonna be that evil? Like you? Alright. You do? Really? You're not lying? Oh. Really? This is awful. I'm so happy. I feel like I'm in a dream. You have to hear it, or I have to hear it again just to be sure. Do you really, really, really like me? Oh no. I don't like this. You're not lying, are you? I know you. I mean, this is me though. I need all the confirmation. Oh, Riker. Thank you. I love you so much, darling. I'm sorry I doubted you and put you through all that questioning. But I understand your true feelings better than you know. You're saying that you cannot give yourself over to love just yet, that you have much more important things to do right now. You have some kind of serious job you have to attend first, right? If you weren't off on an adventure, you probably wouldn't need to come by the item check so often. And that's why I won't ask any more of you. I'll just watch over you, protecting you from afar, keeping a vigilant eye on your items. And when your important work is done, we'll tell my dad we're in love. Until then, let's keep our love secret, darling. I'll see you again at the item check. Oh no! Oh dear. Oh, now I feel like a sleazeball. He knows. He knows. Oh man. Oh god, this game. That honestly, he looked like our Bob Smug. That's exactly what he looked like. Time for a clothes shower. Oh dear. Okay, let's go ahead and check out our gratitude crystals here, because we went from... What did we just hit 50? Ow. Or 40. I can't remember. Hi! Oh, you've gathered quite a lot of gratitude crystals, haven't you? How magnificent! Please take this as a token of this demon's deepest appreciation. Aha! More money! You've made such magnificent progress gathering gratitude crystals. Please just continue helping me a bit longer. Oh, gracious me, that is a prestigious quantity of gratitude crystals you've brought for me. Such an appallingly insufficient reward that my cheeks burn hot with embarrassment, but please take this. Ooh! Oh, giant wallet! For a whopping 5,000 rupees. I only require a few more gratitude crystals to become human. Please help this needy demon a bit more. Is it 60? 70. Okay. So we hit 51. Oh, hi. A report master. Due to your sword's enhancements, it's now possible to use your dowsing ability to detect feelings of gratitude. Added gratitude crystals to your list of dowsing targets. Okay, that's kind of cool. Neat. I have a feeling towards the end we're probably gonna end up going through and like dowsing for items, dowsing for goddess cubes. Dowsing for emotions. Yeah, we're gonna try to finish that one. I actually don't know how many there are in total, but is it 70? Papa has a vet visit tomorrow. Oh no, that's all right. I hope that the vet visit goes well, though. I know that's always a bit, like, you know, strenuous not only for Papa, but also for owner. It is 70? Okay, that's not too bad. Let's go back to our room. Go back to sleep here. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, really early in the morning. Uh-oh. To get a booster shot. Hopefully it goes well. I think my favorite is going to the vet and then being like, oh yeah, they were a good girl or good boy or whatever. But the most recent time I took Kiara into the vet, they didn't tell me she was a good girl, and I'm like, oh dear. What did she do? Because I couldn't go in with her. That's all good, no worries. No worries at all. Alrighty then, you guys. So I think, yeah, looking at that time, that's actually perfect. We are gonna wrap up here for today. When we come back tomorrow morning, we are gonna be headed straight to the second temple, wait, gate of time or whatever they're calling it. Hey, Claire, it really was. Piece of heart, that was the most annoying for me. I don't even know if I've seen the archery minigame yet, not gonna lie. There's so much to this game that I haven't seen, so I'm looking forward to playing more tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're new here and you did, feel free to drop that follow. I usually stream every day except for Fridays. Yeah, thank you so very much for hanging out again. I appreciate it. 10 a.m. tomorrow. I'll be back. Thank you guys so much for watching the presentation with me as well this morning. That was fun. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a good rest of your day, everyone.